Hi, welcome to Crystal's Diamond Painting. I'm Crystal. It's great to see you guys. I hope this video finds you happy, healthy, and doing well. So this morning I'm going to be going over getting the canvas ready with some washi tape. I have a few items out, which is just basically the canvas, a measuring tape, and some washi tape. I have a thinner one to go on my plastic for me to help divide it up so I can cut up the plastic to peel off sections. And then I have the thicker washi tape to go around the outer edge to get rid of the little glue adhesive border. That way I'm not sticking to it every time I go to lay a dot. But anyways, hold on one second. Hi guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that slight interruption there. I had a phone call and had to deal with it. I took the opportunity to go ahead and move you down onto the table and set up the camera so there would be less interruptions. I think what I'm going to start with is the smaller washi tape. And this dimensions on this one are 67 centimeters by 47 centimeters. So I've determined that I'm going to do roughly 11.7 centimeters by 16.75 centimeters. Excuse me. I can't talk this morning. That way I can get as close to even as possible for all my sections. So I'm going to go lengthwise first. I need 16.75. I'm going to take out my tape, find the edge. It's hiding on me. There it is. Okay. Okay, so 16.75 leaves me directly on a line. So I'm going to go right on the other side of it. And I am pretty retentive, without using the other word, about my lines being straight, so just bear with me while I put it down. I think I'm also going to throw that on. Move that over there. Nice. That does help. I don't know what kind of lights you guys use or anything, but when I'm diamond painting, I definitely use a light pad, and I also use this lovely overhead. Well, it's not really overhead, it's more like in front of me light, but it's a track lighting that I really like. It does a great job. So I did that there. So I just cut off a piece. And I like to do basically 2 rows of washi tape next to each other. That way I can cut straight down the center, and I can have the washi tape on both sides to delineate where the plastic starts and ends. The biggest part is making sure that they're butted up to each other without overlapping. You want to leave enough space to get your tool in there to cut. And as far as cutting tools go for this, I use a ceramic cutter. I got it off of Amazon for, I want to say I spent $8 or $9 on a 3-pack. So that was pretty good. I am going to end up with one section that's slightly bigger than the others, just because these don't line up perfectly, which is fine. It doesn't have to be exact. I just like it to be as close as possible. But anyways, what are you guys up to? Leave me some comments. Tell me what pieces you're working on. What pieces you're excited to start in the future. I really enjoy getting comments. I know I say that every time, but I don't think I can stress to you enough how much it means to me and how much it keeps my passion for doing this going, to know that I'm making a connection with my peeps. I enjoy being involved and feeling like there's more going on than just whatever I'm doing. So, yeah. Put a little bit more space on this one. So as I said in my other videos, I have a hard time like talking and focusing at the same time. So I do apologize if it gets really quiet while I'm doing this. I'm just really big on getting it as even as possible. I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to this aspect of it. So, not everyone takes as much time to do their washi tape, and that's okay. I don't expect everyone to have the same priorities as me. Like, some people put more priority into their sticker arrangement on their their organizational kits and stuff, and that's fine, because some people prefer that be more exact, and I'm more of a stick it on there and it's done. So this one I'm a lot more precise on, would be the word. I don't like how that one went on right there. Didn't go on very straight, it was kind of going off. My problem is right here where all this black is. Having a hard time seeing the edge of that particular row. This is going on pretty good now. Of course I say that and then it goes off. That one was not as precise as the other ones, but it's pretty close. Now I'm going to check real quick and see how far off this is. Okay, so it's off by about 0.25 of a centimeter. So I am definitely happy with that. Not worried about it one little bit. So and when I picked my washi tape to go on top of my canvas, my biggest concern was finding something that would not blend in or be hard to see the edges of. I did that with my last canvas. Before I bought the Simply Gilded washi tape, I didn't know what washi tape to buy. I didn't know there was really a difference in quality based on where you got it and how much you paid for it and stuff like that. I just assumed it was all pretty much the same. So with that being said, the first washi tape that I had gotten was, well, subpar. It didn't stick very well. It was all solid one colors, so it was really hard to see. A lot of times when it was on top of things, I found that I preferred things that had a pattern to it so that I could actually see where it stops and ends. So yeah, I opted to get these after reading reviews and stuff like that. I wanted some good washi tape that was going to work well for me. So as you can see, these are nice, good sections. I do like to work in bigger sections. Some of my pens, if you've seen my other videos, like this is a 12 placer. I like to be able to work pretty consistently throughout it and keep going. So I have a bigger chunk going on than maybe you would choose to do. Maybe you take your canvas and you decide to do, let's say there's 30 days in the month and you want to divide it up into 30. Well, then you could definitely do that, you know, and then just do one block per day. That's definitely more than doable. I've seen plenty of YouTubers do that. I just prefer to work in a little bit bigger of a section. I might have to recover it up and come back to it later, but I prefer to do that because then I can use more of my multi-placers and move along a little faster. So, but anyways, that is my preference, not the gospel. Okay. Gotta get this started. I'm going to stand up and position myself up here because I'm having a hard time getting this to go down. Before I get too far, let me double check my measurements. Okay. Well, that's close enough. Close enough. All right. So I can see right here, right in the center, it bulged up. I'm sorry you're getting a view of my head probably. How was that? Did you like it? Sorry about that, people. Don't really know what else to do. I kind of need to get up here, so I apologize. Alright, so I'm just trying to line these up close without overlapping. Going sideways is a lot harder for me to get straight than it is going up and down, apparently. Oh well. We each have our strengths and weaknesses, I guess. Can't expect everything to be a strength. Oh well. I think this line is pretty good. So yeah, I don't know. Yesterday I had a lot going on. I told you about the day before how there'd been fires in my house, not my house, but my son's house, and how my neighbor's house had caught fire. So there was a lot of stuff going on. Then yesterday, because it happened like yesterday morning, like 2:30 in the morning, and then again, well, the day before, excuse me, at 2:30 in the morning on Tuesday morning, and then again at 12:30 on Tuesday. So that was a lot to deal with. And then yesterday was my son Zeth's birthday. And we didn't get to do nearly as much as I had hoped. But it was still a good day. We still did a little bit of stuff together and had a good time. We celebrated his birthday on Saturday with a whole bunch of family. Saturday was Christopher's birthday, my other son, my stepson, my husband's son. He turned 15. And then Zeth turned 11 on Wednesday, yesterday. And then Boogie, Kenny, I know it's a funny nickname. It's hard not to call him Boogie though once you get used to calling him that. He's been called that for the longest time. And he loves it. He doesn't mind it at all. I used to worry, like, when I first met my husband and they told me that they called him Boogie, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna traumatize him, it's gonna stunt him. But it doesn't. He likes it. I had a really hard time calling him Boogie though. But anyways, back to my story. Boogie, little Kenny, is turning 9 tomorrow. So that is our chaosness in a nutshell. We have those 3 birthdays, all within 6 days of each other. And then my son Daryl turns 22 on September 3rd. Then there's my birthday in October. And then November 1st is my other son Nicholas's birthday. So yeah, we're pretty swamped this time of year. Pretty swamped. But I wouldn't have it any other way, to be honest with you. Absolutely love the way my life has turned out. Would not change it for the world. My kids, my stepkids, they're my kids. They're my husband, they're my world. Like, diamond painting is what I do for me, and it gives me my zen place, and it helps me to be a better person. But my family, now that is pretty much a definition of me. Like, my family defines me. And I hear plenty of people say, well, you shouldn't let your relationships define you and you should be your own person, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's fine and dandy and all, and you can feel that way if you want to, but I feel this way and I don't feel bad for it. There's nothing wrong with it. I can feel the way I want to feel. So, but yeah, I feel like my identity is very, very linked to being a mother and a wife, and I wouldn't change it. I am very content with having that be a definition of me, because it really does make up a lot of who I am and what I'm about, my goals, my priorities, all of it. And I know some of you know exactly what I'm talking about, and some of you have different ideas on what it means to identify it for yourself, and all that stuff. And you think the way you want to think, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise if you don't want to. I mean, it's your body, your mind, your life. But anyways, always yeah, I don't know, you can let other people talk to you and keep an open mind. I mean, that's always good, but you know, in the end, your decisions are your decisions, and you're the one that has to live with them. So just make sure in the end you're the one that's happy. You know, make sure that your loved ones are happy and prospering, and that's really all that matters. Okay, so I'm off a little bit on my upper washi tape on this line, so I'm gonna have to keep that in mind when I go to cut, because I'm not pulling it off and redoing it. It's only off by a teeny tiny little hair. But like I said, I'm a little retentive about it, so so there it is. That's the canvas plastic washi taped. As you see, it's got a rainbow shine to it, so it's nice and easy to see. Excuse me. All right, so the next thing that I would like to do, excuse me, I needed a drink, is take this washi tape and put it around the entire border of the canvas, right underneath the plastic, so as to keep where the glue overlays from getting hair residue or you know, any kind of gunk on it. Okay, that's still sticky good. All right, I'm gonna take a cover minder. I haven't really shown these to you before. Okay, cover minder. I'm gonna do a video on these, but it's a little magnet on one side. It has another magnet, and you stick them together. But you put the one magnet under your canvas, and the other magnet goes up on top. If I have it set the right way, there we go. And what it'll do is it'll keep this plastic from flopping back over. I just normally put one on there just to make sure that the plastic doesn't flop over while I'm in the middle of doing it, doing the washi tape. When I do my actual diamond painting, I definitely use my cover minders to hold back my plastic as I'm going. That way it doesn't flop into my way or right into my canvas while I'm trying to work, because that can be super annoying. All right, I need to get my line going good here. I just like to be really precise. So it takes me just a little bit longer than some people, I'm sure, but I like it to be really even. Okay, let's take that off there. Push all the air bubbles out. I'm not getting all the way to the edges because I gotta pull the edges back still. I'm gonna push that under there for now. Just moving the magnet over. The only bad thing that I can see about this is that my washi tape is covering up my legend. So I'm gonna have to pull my legend, my notebook out and have my legend sitting nearby so that I can see it while I'm working, which is no big deal. I know there's a lot of quiet going on right now. Trying to think of what all to really talk about. I know that one of the ideas my husband had for me to do a YouTube video was to do my diamond painting videos showing my progression and stuff. But then at the end, take all those videos and put them all together and super speed it up so that you can see the whole canvas being done from beginning to end in one video. And I kind of like that idea. I think that that sounds like it could be a lot of fun and interesting. Let me know what you think of that idea, if you think it would make a good video. I'm interested to hear your comments. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. As you can see, this is coming along pretty well. We're almost done. Yeah, anyways, we're almost done with this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in my next videos. And hopefully, this little washi tape video will help you understand the usages of washi tape and how to lay it out. I think what I'm going to do before I let you go, though, I think I'm going to cut my first section, and that was off a little bit. I'll cut my first section and show you how the ceramic cutter works and go from there. So give me just a second. Putting my washi tape back into. Oh, by the way, I got this Victoria's Secret bag, this little peek bag, and I use it to store all my washi tapes. So I got this when it was on sale for like $3. So just when you're out at different stores, keep an eye out for little baggies and stuff like that that might be good for storing your crafts in that might be on sale. Cute little bags that are really decently priced. I mean, that's a really good price. So, but anyways. All right. Let me flip this out. All right. So I'm thinking, which piece do I want to start with? Probably start with this one down here. Or this one. Might do this one and then this one, and then turn around and do this one and this one. Because I kind of like working like from the middle down and then turn around and do the same thing. Because to me that just keeps it from having to reach real far and possibly sticking to things. So I think for sure we'll do this section first. So let me get out my cutter. It's right here. This is what it looks like. It's just a pink cutter, a little ceramic edge. Okay. You're gonna come to the center between your two washi tapes, and you're gonna firmly press down and follow the line. The only bad thing is that it will cut through the washi tape. So if you do like I just did and went off course a little bit, you're kind of stuck staying off course because you can't cut off little itty bitty slivers. Makes it too difficult to pick the pieces up and lay them back down. So it's definitely worth taking your time and lining it up. Okay, let's see if that cut nicely. And it did. And then we're simply going to pull it back to this next section, just like that. And then as I'm working, I will be keeping this on top of here, just to keep this from scooching back any, and keep it nice and taut. So there you go. That's basically how it's gonna work. I'm gonna work on this section first and then progress down. As you can see, these sections are just a little bit bigger than these sections. Bottom row, they end up a little bit bigger. And that's okay. It just happens. I'm not too worried about it. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe it helped you. I'm hoping it did. And I really enjoy doing YouTube and spending time doing my craft and talking with you. It helps me to feel connected and prosperous. So I appreciate all of you watching my videos. I appreciate you subscribing and hitting the notification bell. And most of all, I appreciate you just spending the time to show me some love and appreciation. All the comments are much welcomed and much appreciated. Okay, so I think that I've kissed enough butt now. Funny. Anyways, I will look forward to seeing you guys in my next video, and much love. Bye.